Here at Dairy Duff Farm, we are situated just outside Dungiven in Northern Ireland. My name is Wesley. I farm in partnership with my mother and father and my wife. We have 3 young kids on the farm as well. We would be a confined unit with housed all year round. So we are running about 550 plus cows and we're yielding over 11,200 litres currently today on twice-a-day milking. So I was introduced to Afimilk about 16 years ago. I was travelling in South Africa and it was very interesting to me that all the farms I visited, 9 out of the 10 had Afimilk, and that's whenever we created our new enterprise and we looked at the complete new greenfield dairy unit and we included Afimilk at the heart of that. So information, what I liked was no matter if we had 1 cow or 3,000 cows, we were individually able to monitor every cow as an individual cow. And we chose at that stage that we would include the milk meters for conductivity and yield, our in-parlour feeding. We also included our sort gate. Information is key at your fingertips, so I also wanted weight. So we included a weigh platform at that time as well. As the business keeps developing and looking to improve and get more efficiency, we made the choice to move to neck collars, and it was simply because for the information to be more readily available. We start calving in September and we're breeding again in December. So we fitted the collars around October time, and to give us the information before we started, to give us the indication of the cow's behaviours so we weren't false inseminating on false heats. And we've went down the route of looking at every individual animal and inseminating to her peak optimal time due to the information on the graph. All the information that we use on this farm, we have no other software package bar Afimilk. We have it now for 14 years. Everything is ran from Afimilk, right down to the feeding in the parlour, right down to the vet inputs, so what an animal gets treated with. So we call it like a point system. So if an animal gets hoof trimmed, she goes on to Afifarm. If an animal gets treated for mastitis, it goes into Afifarm. If an animal is sick with pneumonia or off form, it goes into Afifarm. So when we're sitting looking at our monthly meetings and making the management decision, how many times have we treated an animal? And that's allowing us to make a decision, is this animal continuously having a problem, or do we have a problem on the farm that we should be addressing? As we keep improving our efficiencies and our technical ability, Afi always brings something to the table, either a new piece of technology or new update in software, which is allowing us to understand individual animal needs better. We use a lot of technology on the farm for labour saving, so we're using our parlour monitoring in the software to allow us to see that our team members in the parlour are attaching clusters correctly, or if and sometimes that we've got a team member who's possibly in a hurry and removing the clusters. All the information is there to allow us to see what's actually physically happening in the milking parlour as well. But also write down that we're using Afi again for the sorting of animals. The sort gate is run about 99.8% accuracy. The labour saving in it is phenomenal. If it's not 99.9%, I'm complaining, and it's a fix of a sensor or something, and we're back to accuracy. A vet's on farm every Monday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning. If I build a vet visit and I've got 60 animals to sort out, on a Monday morning I will have 60 animals, and that is the labour saving for me, is the sort. Also, we can look at the heat detection, labour saving. We would have spent 2-3 hours a day observing heifers on an out farm 1 mile away, and now we actually use 0 manual. There's no labour used required. It's only an AI technician now. So back 14 years ago when we were building our new dairy unit, we looked at milking parlours, handling facilities and cubicle house. So we're using a herringbone milking parlour, which is a 50.25 at each side doubled up. It's a highline milking parlour with in-parlour feeding. We are using the Afi feed control for the feeding. We're using the Afi milk meters, which is including the yield and also the conductivity. We're also using the Afi keypads for information and the ability to sort animals out from the pit of the parlour, make the management decision at your fingertips. The main point for us in the parlour is that it's a user-friendly parlour. Some people ask me, how do you monitor your return on your investment on individual pieces of technology? And how I look at it is, if we are saving labour and my staff, the job that they didn't like doing is now getting done quicker or not at all by them, or we're seeing better performance, yields increasing, using less concentrate, having less sick animals. We use a lot of it as based on a team report that everyone's happier. And financially, to put a number on it, I don't know, but the team's happier and the cows are happier, and to me, how do you put a figure on that?